Story of Jonah and the Big Fish. It was a bright, peaceful morning when little Daniel packed his favorite book and set off for Grandpa's house. Every Saturday, Daniel loved to visit Grandpa because Grandpa told the best Bible stories in the world. "Grandpa," Daniel shouted, running into his arms. "Can you tell me a story today?" "Ah, yes, my boy," Grandpa chuckled. "Today I'll tell you about a man who tried to run away from God." "Run away from God?" "Grandpa, is that even possible?" Daniel asked. "Yes, the man's name is called Jonah," Grandpa replied. "What did God ask Jonah to do that made him run away from God?" Daniel asked again. "Grandpa, known for the best Bible storyteller," replied Daniel. "God gave Jonah a special job to go to the great city of Nineveh and preach against it, because its wickedness has come up before me." Jonah 1-2. But why that? Daniel asked Grandpa to know what the city of Nineveh did. Grandpa begins to narrate the powerful story of Jonah and the big fish. God saw that the people of Nineveh were doing many bad things, being cruel, violent, and living sinful life. But because our God, the Father of all, is a merciful God, Him wanted to give them a chance to change. So He sent Jonah to warn them. In 40 days, Nineveh will be destroyed unless they change. But Jonah didn't want to go. Why? Because he didn't. Like the people of Nineveh, they were Israel's enemies and very wicked people. Jonah believed they deserved punishment, not mercy from the Lord. Deep down, Jonah knew God was loving and feared that if Nineveh said sorry, God would forgive them. So Jonah ran away, trying to escape God's command by sailing to Tarshish, the opposite direction. Jonah ran the opposite way to Joppa. He found a ship going to Tarshish. Jonah board, sailing, falling asleep. But you see, my son, no one can run away from our Lord God Most High, the Creator of the universe. As Jonah, though, he has run away from God. Right there the storm begins. The sailors, men with their years of experience, notice this is not ordinary, and they cast lots. Lord and His way of doing things. The lot fell on Jonah while he was asleep. Jonah wake up nervous as all eyes turned to him. He began to tell the sailors why he was running from God. Now, the sailors now know the reason why the heavy wind wants to turn their ship. As they were arguing on what to do with Jonah, Jonah said, "Throw me into the sea." Jonah was thrown into stormy sea. The sea calming. There, the big fish coming. Wow! Our God is so powerful, and no one can run away from God, Daniel said. "Ah, yes, my boy," Grandpa replied. "But you see, my boy, our God is so mercy, so kind, and never want His people to perish. God sent a big fish to swallow Jonah to keep he saved. Inside the fish stomach, Jonah prayed and asked God for forgiveness and a second chance. When Jonah realized that he's still alive, even beside being in the fish's stomach, he thanked God for saving him and vowed to obey God. You see, my boy, disobedience can lead to death or destruction. It's always good to obey even our parent. Jonah would have been a death person, but because our Lord, God, is so merciful, He give Jonah a chance to live again. But Grandpa, how did Jonah deliver God's message to the people in the city of Nineveh? Daniel asked. Jonah goes to Nineveh, according to the story in the Book of Jonah 3:1-10. Grandpa continues. The fish spat Jonah onto dry land. Then God spoke again. Go to Nineveh and deliver my message. This time Jonah obeyed. Jonah traveling across the desert, entering Nineveh, but saw the wayward life the people of Nineveh are leaving. God shows mercy. Grandpa continues his story. Jonah became upset why God should forgive them. He made a shelter to wait and see what would happen. God made a plant grow to shade Jonah. Then God sent a worm to eat the plant. The sun beat down on Jonah and destroyed the leafy hut. God continues showing lesson to Jonah about mercy. comparing Jonah's concern for the plant versus God's concern for people and animals in the Nineveh. Then God asked Johann, saying, "Should I not have concern for the great city of Nineveh, in which there are more than 120,000 people, and also many animals?" Jonah 4:11. God cares about all people, even sinners, because He wants everyone to turn from wrong and be saved. God is not just the God of Jonah or Israel. He is the God of the whole world. Forgiveness and mercy are not just for the good, but for anyone who turns to Him. Jonah learned that God is full of love as always, and His mercy is newly every morning. Jonah also understands that God gives second chances to everyone, so he went to people of Nineveh and began to pass God's message to them. He preached to them, both children and adult. When listening to Jonah, they heard Jonah, and everyone repented. Great city of Nineveh heard God's warning and turned to God once again. The city was saved and became live again. Everyone is happy hugging Jonah. Even when we disobey, God is merciful. Will you listen to God like Jonah did? Grandpa asked Daniel. Yes. Grandpa, I will always listen and obey God, Daniel replied. This story has come to an end. God's mercy is for everyone.